Hello and welcome to Level 2, Lesson 3. We are looking at words like when and what, words with wh. Let's start with open syllables. You already know I, hi, my, shy, bye, and now why? A question word. It has a funny spelling. So, more than 1,000 years ago, the spelling was HWI, and people said something like why, Hawaii. And then the letters got changed around, so the spelling is WH. So, for most people, it's a silent H. Forget the H and say why. Why? But some people still say it the old way, with a tiny h sound at the front. Why? Why? You say it how you want to, okay? But the spelling is always WHY. Can you read this? Why? Just don't worry about the H. Why was she so sad? Why was she so sad? Good. Here's another one. Notice this word is all in caps, so that means we say it strongly or shouting. So, why don't you fix it? Not why don't you fix it, but why don't you fix it? Why don't you fix it? Great. Let's do another word. We've done why. It's just the same. When. Some people say when, a few people say when, but the spelling is the same. When will you go? When will you go? When will you go? Okay, so that one is when, with en at the end. When. Can you read this one? There's no picture, but you can read it. When will we, forget the E, have the, two syllables here, picnic. When will we have the picnic? When will we have the picnic? Picnic. Good. Here's another word with WH. It's another easy to read word because it's got ich on the end. So it can be which or which. Doesn't matter. Spelling WH. ICH. Which. Can you read this? Which bag can I have? Which bag can I have? Good. Can you read this? Which mug is his? Which mug is his? Good. Let's do another one. This is a bit different. It's interesting. This one W-H-A-T actually is what. What or what. But the spelling with W-H and then an A, the sound O. Okay, and you know this pattern already because what, was, wash, watch. They've all got an A, but the sound is O. They all start with W. Yeah, this one's got an H, but let's forget the H. What, was, wash, watch. Okay, can you read this? What's that? Ah, short for what is that? What's that? What's that? What's that? How about this? What do you do? Oh, what's your job? What do you do? Sorry, what was that? Ah, what do you do? Sorry, what was that? You didn't hear. Sorry, what was that? When people are talking quickly, sometimes you will not hear the T. You will hear, sorry, what was that? Like, what was that? But that T is always there in the spelling. Except, oh, let me show you. Formal English, what's up? Yeah, what is up? What's up? But informal English and informal spelling, no T. What's up? Not much. This is just for text messages or social media, okay? What's up? But the formal spelling, what's up? Good. Now, this word is a bit more tricky. It's got the same WH, but the end is a sound. Oh, it's a funny one, a surprising spelling. It sounds like air, where, or where. But it looks like we're. Okay, I'm sorry, that's English. It's where, where. Can you read this one? And remember, this is a word where we ignore the E. Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? Where did she put? Where did she put my pen? Where did she put my pen? And here's an answer. Where did she put my pen? This word has the same surprising sound. There. There it is. Where? There, over there. They are the same spelling. Where, well, sorry, not the same beginning, the same ending. Where, there. Where did she put my pen? There it is. So now, you know 5 of these words. Why, when, what, where, which. Sometimes people think these are confusing words because the beginning is the same, but they are not. You cannot mix them up if you look at the ending. I, why, n, when, at, what, where, which. But now here's another one. It's a very different word because it doesn't fit the pattern. You might look and say whoa or woo, but no, this time the W is silent and it's an oo sound. Forget the W. Who? Who? Who are you? Who? So you know the pattern. Go, no, so. And then with the oo sound. To, do, and who. Silent W. Can you read this? Hello, hello. Hello? Or maybe hello? Whose? Who is? Ah, whose? Who is? Whose? That. Who is? Whose? Who's that? Hello? Who's that? Uh-oh, flat. Who can I, not call, remember with A-L, call. Who can I call? Who can I call? Now, a word like who is whom. It means to who. But it's a very formal word. You don't hear it in speech. You might see it in a business letter. So let's say not yet. But this one is whom. But this one you do need. It's another word like who, and it sounds like whose. Whose. Okay, not whose, but whose. Can you read this? Sorry. Sorry. It's like who and then z. Whose cup is this? Sorry, whose cup is this? Sorry, whose cup is this? So these words sound the same, but in writing they are different. Whose and whose, short for who is. Whose cup, whose bag, whose car, and who is whose. Who's that? Whose bag is that? And who is? Who's that? There's no problem reading, but if you're writing, you have to remember they are different. Okay, let's do one more. Another question word. This has a W and an H, but not together. This is another word. It is how. We haven't done this owl sound yet. We'll do that later. But we do need this word now to finish the question words. Ow. It's not oh, it's what? It's ow. How is she? How is she? This one you know, I'm sure. Much. How much? How much is it? How much is it? How much is it? What about this one? This is a word we need. It's a funny word because it looks like how man-y. Man. No, how many. It has an et sound. How many kids? How many kids do you, forget the E, have? How many kids do you have? How many kids do you have? How many kids do you have? Just two. So that one, many. It's a very useful word, many. How many? And this is a funny one. You remember the word come? We had before, forget the E, come. And how come is, of course, the way we ask why, informally. How come? Can you read this? How come you didn't? How come you didn't go? How come you didn't go? And the answer, I was, bus, not bussy, not bus, no, busy. This is another word that is so useful. The spelling is very strange, but very useful. Busy. Looks like bus? Busy. I was busy. How come you didn't go? I was busy. Okay, I hope you feel good about the question words now. Who, when, where, how, why, what. We also had whose. Okay, let's go on to your practice. Great.